Right now 0% of you guys are subscribed to the channel, so if you do enjoy this content and you want to see more by me, please consider subscribing to the channel today. Let's get that number to 1% hopefully. And make sure to leave a like on the video if you do enjoy it. First we have a Shisa design, of course using the Octane. Decal you and equip Shisa. If you guys don't have it, it is very cheap, you can get it for around 300 credits. Then I go 4th column and 4th row for the primary blue team, and the very bottom left just a black for the accent. For the orange team you're going to go to the last column and the 4th row, and once again the accent is the very bottom left. Anodized is the primary paint finish, and glossy is the accent paint finish. Same with the orange team. You want to use Cristiano wheels. The boost, for the orange team you want to use pink, standard pink, and for the blue team you want to use standard blue. Any gold explosion, and for the trail you use classic, which is the one you start off with. Next we have an RL Esport design. Now the only thing that will cost credits in this design is actually the decal. Around 400 credits you can get it for. For the primary and the blue team, it is the 8th column and the 5th row. For the accent on the blue team, it is the very bottom left. The orange team primary is once again the 8th column and 5th row. And the accent is the very bottom left. For the paint finishes, blue team primary, you use pearlescent, and for the accent on blue team you use matte, and same applies for the orange team. You use Cristiano wheels. For the boosts, I'm just using standard grey, but you can use whatever boost you like standard blue, or like standard yellow, which is probably preferred. Any gold explosion. And I think it's better to look for a black looking trail, so Rally Tracks 2 is a good option, but of course if you don't have that, just use the classic trail. Now we've got the MG88 design. Of course you're getting the MG88 decal. For the blue team primary, it is the 8th row and the bottom column. For the accent is very bottom left again. For the orange team, it is 8th column and bottom row again. And for the accent, it is the very bottom left again. For the wheels, you can use Neptunes, or if you don't really want to use them, you can use something like OEMs, or Octavians, or even Cristianos if you want. Just whatever looks pretty plain and feels good with the car. For the boost, you can just use any standard. Probably standard yellow is the best option for this car. Any gold explosion, and the classic trail once again. Next we have an Anodized Pearl design. So of course you're not going to equip any decal for this one. For the blue team primary, it is the last column and the 5th row. And for the accent, it is the 4th column and the 2nd row. For the orange team primary, it's the 4th column and 4th row. And for the accent, it is the 13th column and the 4th row. And you'll use Anodized Pearl for the blue team primary, as well as the orange team primary. The secondary doesn't actually matter. Cristiano wheels. And standard yellow for the boost. Any gold explosion you have, and the classic trail once again. Finally, we have a Slimline decal design. So you can either get Slimline painted black, which is better, which costs around 200 credits, but if you don't want it, you want a cheaper variant, you just get the default Slimline, which costs less than 100 credits. So for the blue primary, you want to go to the 8th column and the bottom row, and for the blue accent, just top left. 8th column and top row for the orange team, and top left again for the accent. For every paint finish, you're going to use matte, and yellow boost. Any gold explosion, and I think it's best to look for a white looking trail, so silver trail if you have it, or rad rock, any titanium white looking trail. But of course, if you don't have any of those, you can just go classic trail once again.